Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show as Interleague showing the slab in today's game. Cam Schlittler. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep. Front side closed and hit the ball the other way because ball will beat them.
Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball.
Rolled over to third. McMahon fires over to first. One out in the top of the first. Bryce Harper to the plate.
First baseman Bryce Harper.
Wells under it. And there's two down. Two outs, base is empty. Home. Inside. Ball one.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Next pitch is outside. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Draws the walk there.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that's in for a strike. Boom. Off of first with two away. Struck him out looking. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And the 1-0. Hard hit, right side. One gone, bottom half of the first. Ben Rice getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And foul ball. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Judge comes up empty there. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 2. Here comes Cody Bellinger. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. So he lasts one out the other way. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. In the air to left center. Turner moving under it. And that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Second inning set to go. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. This one in the air center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Outside, ball.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Fastball in for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Adolis Garcia in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count he's gonna have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Man at first, 1 away. Stays alive. The 2-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside.
Ryan Yarbrough gets the call from the pen. Check swing, and he went. And it's a ball and a strike.
Nope, ball.
One down, Phillies down a run. Swings and misses. 2 down. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And that's fouled off. Started after it. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. The 0-2. That one way inside. And that's ruled a swing. Back at Yankee Stadium, in now is the Yankees DH, Spencer Jones.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That gets by him. Around second now, going for 3. The relay in there. He's safe. Runner at third, nobody out. Austin Wells will hit next. Foul ball there. Runner at third, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jose Caballero digs in now. Puts a bunt down. Stop. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score. One down. Down to third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Runner on the go. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there, and that is foul. Runners are at the corners, one away. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. It's a squeeze. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. A double and a run scored his first time up. Throw to third. Save.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
2 outs with a runner at third.
That's the ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back in the Bronx, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, left side. Bellinger under this one. And there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Yarborough, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. There's a strike. And they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Jazz. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back in New York. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. On the ground, out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Line drive, short hop to 3rd. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In there safely.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for New York, Spencer Jones. Checks over to first, back safely. Runner takes off, and it's fouled away. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball, that's in.
Runner on the go again. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that one is off the wall. Here's the throw, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Waste no time there. Anytime you a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now it's going to be Brandon Marsh. And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. 2 down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Chisholm. That ends the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Yeah!
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Outside low, and the count is 3-1. That one misses.
That's low.
So
Ball
a leadoff
four. Take your
walk.
base.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The 1-2. Runner on the go. Smoked on the ground to second. To second, but he beats the throw. Save. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Jose Caballero, the next to hit.
Nope, ball.
Yankees up by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pickoff move to second. Jones dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. 2 down, nobody on. And a bunt towards third. And that's just foul. 1-2 now. In the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 5th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies, and he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
That's foul.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the 0-2. Line drive, and it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. That one fouled off. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Still a lot of game.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that's strike 1. That one missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. All loaded up. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Fouls away the first offering.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
1 out, bases full. Up and in, and it's 2-1. This one popped up. Infield fly called there.
Fly.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment.
Ball.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. without strikes. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. And the left-hander to face the Phillies lineup. Tell me about him.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
About to get started here, Trey Turner at the plate.
Shortstop, number 7, Trey Turner.
And with that, we're underway in the Bronx.
7 o'clock.
That one ran inside, almost got him. One now. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Judge really on his horse for this one. One up, one down. Bryce Harper to the plate.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
Swinging a foul straight back. Harper, multi-time All-Star. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. McMahon moving under this one. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here comes Alec Bohm. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board. And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning.
Now this one gets through. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
That's to third. McMahon fires over to first. Inning over. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill for the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Stays alive. The 0-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Batting second.
And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Marsh in position, and there are 2 outs. It's Aaron Judge now. Big time power. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1.
That missed. That's a ball.
That one fouled off. On a bounce right side, Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Left field. Bellinger in a full sprint. And there's one away.